Hello friends, welcome to Azure Data Factory video series. Today we are going to learn monitor pipeline in Azure Data Factory. When we execute any pipeline or activity, we can monitor its progress and status. Agenda for the video is monitor pipelines, monitor activities, and modify the monitor columns that is already provided in Azure Data Factory. We will go to Azure portal and we will see in the live. This is the link where you can go and study in details. Let's go to Azure portal. This is Azure portal and this is Microsoft link I have given, where you can learn all the details of monitor pipelines, pipeline runs and activities runs, trigger runs. Now let me show you. Go to Azure portal. This is Azure Data Factory. I have created this pipelines in my last video. If you want, please go my channel and watch this video. Now go to monitor window. You just click the monitor window, and here we are in a pipeline runs options. Here we can see here that we have options for times, like we can filter out here 24 hours, last 7 days or last 30 days, or any particular period of dates or times. We can select here and see the details. Run the time zone. Here we can change the time zone here, latest runs, and we have option here list and grid. If you by default is list, and we can change it to grid to see the details different view. Here we have a filter options. You can filter out your results. We have two options here, like pipelines and annotations. If you select, let's suppose we are selecting right now any pipeline name. So if you select pipeline name, we will have these pipelines created in my Azure Data Factory. So we can filter out using any select particular pipelines runs this way. So it will show you filtered output results. Let's remove it. We can filter out on annotation basis also. We have now the all status. If you go in details, if you have a succeed, progress, failed, queued, all the status you can see by using filter out here. Even if you want to rerun the job, you can select any particular failed or queued from here, failed on cancelled here, and select particular jobs, and we can rerun from these options. We can cancel out any queue job. If you see the edit columns here, this is by default columns it's given, but we can add or remove column names from here. Look, see, we have other two options, trigger by type or an ID. So we can select a particular ID here. So this way we can change these columns of pipeline runs status fields. This is particular run ID. For every pipeline run we have a specific run ID. Now if you go to particular pipeline run ID, we can see here this is for rerun options, and this is for consumption of your pipeline run. If you click on this consumption, you will see the details. Now if you click the particular pipeline, you will go to the activities details. You can see here we have activity runs. If you have many activities, you can see all activities here. For now I have one activity for this pipeline. If you go activity details, we can have input, output, and you can see here the details, like what is our input, what is our data output, and how many rows get transferred. All the details you can get from here. The run start, the duration, the status, and the user interface. You can add some additional fields here and watch in this status columns. I have made particular video on this integration runtime user interface. You can watch video for a specific in detail. Now we can order the change the order, run a starter in like ascending or descending from this field. Now we have second for trigger runs. If you go to trigger runs tab, you can see the same progress or status of trigger runs. Now next is regression run times. We will make particular video on regression run time. The last is alerts and metrics. You can create a new alert rule basis of your requirement and you can select particular severity here. If you want any alert for any particular rule creation, you can create your rule and make alert notifications. You can enable or disable rule from here, on or off. If you want to name particular group, you can name here. This is important for on the basis of requirement you can create this. So these all details are for monitor window. Now let's go to Azure portal again for editing tab, author tab. If you go on YouTube and search by Azure Data Factory tutorial TechTake, you will get my all the videos from starting to till now for Azure Data Factory. Just search Azure Data Factory TechTake and you will see multiple videos here. Even if you go down, you will have Azure Data Factory tutorial. Let's make tutorial here. Sorry. Let's type again Azure Data Factory tutorial TechTake and search. If you go down here, we have Azure Data Factory tutorial. You can find multiple videos on Azure Data Factory from scratch, even how to create Azure Data Factory. You will get detailed idea on this, and then the pipelines, activities, the variables and system variables, parameterization, all these sessions I have covered in my playlist, and I'm going to make some more videos for furthers. So thanks for watching this video. Please continue. See you in next video. Thanks again.